name is Isla. I'm a registered dietitian and I have a one-on-one weight loss coaching program. It is called the 3-Month Lifestyle Reset and my company is called The Millennial Nutritionist. But today we are going to talk about how to get in 10,000 steps while I put on my tennis shoes. What shoes do I want to wear today? Now, 10,000 steps helps us to burn more calories overall. It helps us to have fun foods. It helps us to make sure that we don't only have to eat 1,300 calories for weight loss. There's 2 components to exercise that we recommend, and that's going to be strength training and baseline calorie burn, or some people call, like steady state cardio. And they do kind of need to be separate because they have different benefits. I go into this in detail in a program, so I won't do that whole thing, but I'm going to show you how to get in my 10,000 steps. A little bit of background on me is that I work a remote job or at home. And so getting 10,000 steps for me is difficult. I totally feel ya. I think it's the hardest if you work from home, work from home at a computer, because you're just sitting there. And even just getting out of your car to go into your office, even if you have a sedentary job at work, you're going to get more steps in. So you have to be really intentional if you work from home. So I can kind of show you my tricks. Typically my routine is that I take my dogs out, which I wish I could show you a little bit better. Maybe I'll lay down here and have to look. There you go. There, that's better. I typically I've got it down to a formula that I like. I take my dogs out for about a 10-minute walk in the morning. A 10-minute, you'll go outside, walk. See, he's excited. He knows when I'm starting putting my shoes on that it's time to go. A 10-minute walk in the morning, and then a 10-minute walk in the mid-afternoon, around 4. And then I just commit to a 1-hour walk. I just like to focus on work and then get it over with, but you could totally break it up as well. That just helps me. I have found that people generally walk 10,000 steps within an hour and a half. So it kind of comes down to 1,000 steps per 10 minutes. So you could totally break it up. I just don't really like to. I also really like to optimize on the weather. I live in Texas for reference. And right now it is February, and it's actually today it's supposed to be 80 degrees, which is really random, but it's been cold. So I try to just get all of my steps in the best part of the day. Right now it's going to be 3 o'clock. So that's what I normally do. However, today during 3 o'clock, I think I have to record a podcast, so we're going to switch things up. But now that I have that formula, that helps me know, I just have to find 1 hour pocket in my day somewhere. So we're going to walk in the middle of the day instead of at the end of the day, and I'll just shift work a little bit later. I'll keep on going on other benefits and stuff throughout the day. I unfortunately will track my steps on my watch. My watch was dead for a lot of the time that I was getting ready, and I actually get a lot of steps in kind of when I'm walking around and getting ready. So let's see where we're starting. It's 9 o'clock. And we're starting at 500. I probably have walked more, but I couldn't wear my watch for the majority of everything, but it's fine. We don't need to be super strict about it. We want to get 10,000 steps per day on average for the whole week, which means some days we can be higher, some days we can be lower. It's totally fine. But I find, again, if you find that formula, I don't have to sit there and wonder how many steps I'm at. If I know that at least I just get the hour in at some point and walk the dogs, it helps. Another thing that really helps is doing little tasks around the house, because even if I commit to a 1-hour walk while I'm on vacation, I still struggle to get in the 10,000 steps, because you think about it, 1 hour is 60 minutes. So I would really only get in 6,000 to 7,000 steps, even if I just walk an hour. So doing little things like taking little breaks to do laundry, make the bed, making sure I take the dogs out instead of having David do it, putting the dishes up, those all really help for me to get in steps. So overall, we just want to be active throughout the day if possible. There's so many health benefits in making sure you just don't sit down all day long. But yeah, that's it for now. Let's get into it. Come on, Shaba Shaba. Ooh, hopefully you can hear me and see me. It's so windy today. We're on our hour walk. Some things that help me get motivated for the walk. Recently I've been in an anti-walk phase. I think it's because it's cold out. Today it's not, but normally, it has been. So what's helped me is to have a purpose for the walk. So I live in about 25 minutes away from Trader Joe's. So instead of getting like all my groceries on Sunday and driving, I try to get like a couple of things per day. And so first of all, it like makes me walk to the grocery store because my husband and I also share a car and he takes the car to work. So I have to go if I want food. Another thing that helps is if I set up a date with a friend to go on a walk. Like I'm not going to want to let the other person down. And that also helps with when weather conditions are bad, because I feel like I get my mind off of how bad the weather is, whether it's super hot or it's super cold. It's easier when like I'm talking to a friend and the time goes by so fast. I feel like I can go on like an hour and a half walk. Also I started this walk, I checked at like 1,500 steps, so it really wasn't at anything. But another thing that helps that I forget to talk about, but when I work with clients, they talk about that they just don't have the right gear for walking, and you really don't need a lot, but you do need a pair of like good supportive walking shoes. And I actually made a board on Like to Know It of the things that I personally like. I've always worn Brooks. They're super supportive and they're not like the cutest shoe, but we're kind of in like a chunky shoe era. So I even have like my old man New Balances on today and they feel pretty supportive. So it'll help you. Oh my Lord, it's like all on my chest. I should not have put on lip gloss. I'll just look this way. Yeah, having supportive shoes is number one. If it's cold, get a coat and wear a coat, wear gloves, wear scarves. And when it's warm out, dress appropriately for that too. Bring water, wear a cute workout outfit. I'm going to link some of my favorite workout gear. I'm a big Lululemon girly. I know their stuff is expensive, but I honestly think it's one of the best purchases on clothes you can buy out of everything in life. Because I swear the leggings that I bought like 10 years ago still look almost brand new, considering I wear them every single week and I have for like the past 10 years. So you can either do that, or if you have like other brands that you like, go for that too. So just make sure you're wearing the right clothes, the right shoes, so your body doesn't ache. Have a motivation for going. I'm going to go pick up some flowers and simple syrup. It is 5 o'clock and I have my blog team meeting in 30 minutes. I'm kind of behind schedule. I don't know. I need to choose between if I want to go to the gym, if I want to finish my assignments, because I haven't gotten the podcast script out for the person for next week yet. That won't take very long, so maybe I should just suck it up and do it. I just kind of want to be done with work by now. Or if I want to put away laundry. I probably can do all of it. I just one day want to be done at like 5:30 and then have from like 5:30 to 8 to do nothing. But does that ever happen in life? I guess I can, but I need to not. I forgot to, I was going to film a montage. But basically what I did since I talked to you last was like I ate lunch. I ate lunch. I had therapy. I worked for just a second on prepping for the podcast. I filmed the podcast. All right, circulates. And then what I've been doing for the last little bit is prepping for the blog meeting. Yeah. So right now, how many steps are we at? I'm at 7,700. So we need about 25 more hundred steps. I'm going to take the dogs on a 10-minute walk. And I think I will probably go to the gym because I'm like pretty motivated. I'm pretty motivated Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And then I do a weekend day. So I probably should just go and suck it up. And I'll just have like, hopefully, maybe I can be done with everything by like 6:45. But then this is why I hate, I'm also supposed to make a meal for dinner and I just don't want to. I probably should make a bean salad. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay, it is 8:20. It is way past my like wind down time. I didn't do very good at following my schedule today. I ended up not going to the gym. I just really wanted to get the laundry put away. I wanted to make that bean salad, and I knew the gym wasn't happening. And I did finish that script, so I got most of everything done besides the gym. But I am at like 9,800 steps, and yesterday I got like a little over 10,000. So we always want to just aim for like an average throughout the week. Every day doesn't need to be quite 10,000 steps. So yesterday, because I was a little over on steps, it'll average out till today. So I still consider today a win. Between the 2 days, it'll average out. But I hope you enjoyed it. The dogs want treats. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And I want to plug our Instagram. We put so much content out everywhere. The Instagram is a good place to start. It'll kind of lead you through all of our other offerings throughout the week, be it weekly recipes on our membership page, weekly blog posts, the challenge over on Millennial Living, weekly podcasts, all the things. So make sure to go over and check us out at the.millennial.nutritionist. Bye.